What's going on, everyone? Dare here, and welcome back to another day of Marvel Snap. I always start these videos off with, I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, and then some epiphany hits me, and then there I am. Today's really no different. There is a lot of moving pieces currently on cards I'm acquiring, changes that are happening. There's decks that I really want to try, but I'm waiting on this to happen or that to happen. And so it's been a convoluted mess to get me today that we're going to check out Hela. So let's just let's walk through that process with me, because I got nothing else to ramble about today. So the big things is I did pick up a couple of the Series 3 cards that I really have been wanting. My free one that I got this month, I don't know, what, a week ago now? A week and a half ago, is Luke Cage. So with Luke Cage, I definitely wanted to slot him in Hela because that looks like a lot of fun. And I also want to try out Toxic Surfer. I'm not sure if this is a great environment for Toxic Surfer right now, just because Affliction seems to be fairly popular. I don't know if people are putting tech cards in against that, or even just slotting Luke Cage into their decks. So I wasn't sure if Toxic Surfer was the perfect one today. The other thing is that I did, if you saw my community post over on my channel, managed to finally get Dracula. That is right. I am so stoked for that. It also cracked me up how many comments I got on that community post that was pretty much like, congratulations on the Red Guardian magnet. It's a risk I'm willing to take. But so I finally got Dracula. I also picked up Helicarrier in my collection track, so it's just been discard, discard, discard. And then the big actually thing that it just determined, it just threw everything off, is that the OTA got leaked yesterday. It got released today. I was expecting Hellcow to get its activate button. Since it did not, it kind of made me question what I wanted to do, because I was expecting Hellcow to get its activate. Black Cat got buffed. I got Luke Cage. Everything screams, let's play some Hela. Unfortunately, that didn't go through, which means that we're probably 2 weeks out still on Hellcow getting adjusted, getting an activate button. So that is unfortunate. I'm just gonna do it anyway. We're gonna play some Hela today. My reasoning at that is, when Hellcow gets activate, everyone's gonna play Hela. I mean, it is. Everyone's gonna give out Hela. So at that point, I feel like, we're probably 2 weeks out from the next OTA. I will then play standard discard with Dracula, Helicarrier, Hellcow. I'll throw a discard deck together, and we'll just have a merry party while everyone else is using Hellcow in Hela. So that is where I ended up today. There are a bunch of other decks, and as always, I'm open to suggestions on decks that people want to see played. And enough rambling. Let's actually go check out what we got going on with Hela today. So there's actually a few different iterations of Hela floating around out there, and there's just minor tweaks here and there. For the most part, the deck kind of stays the same, except for, I'm not going to say some key pieces, let's say some flavor pieces. For instance, I haven't Luke Cage included, but people have also been including Dracula instead. I kind of like the Dracula inclusion because Luke Cage is taking away that -2 buff that Hela applies to all of her resurrections, whereas Dracula sits out there, and then he gets the power of one of the cards remaining in your hand, just in case you don't manage to discard that Infinaut. So it's honestly, it's an interesting addition. I, however, have been holding out for Luke Cage specifically for this deck, so I want to include him over Dracula. Other people have been putting in Black Knight. I think Black Knight could be really cool. Grandmaster as well. Grandmaster could be, honestly, kind of something that people don't expect. So I think he's a very interesting iteration. Then there's the abomination that is the Hela Tribunal deck. I mean, I say it's an abomination, but I'm sure it's a lot of fun, and I only am bitter about it because I don't have any of the cards to actually pull it off. So essentially, it's Invisible Woman and Super Giant with the inclusion of Living Tribunal, Iron Man, and MODOK. And essentially, you're hiding your MODOK and Hela behind an Invisible Woman or Super Giant. They clear out the cards, they bring everything out there, and hopefully you have enough power on the board to make Tribunal worth it. I think it's kind of a very interesting deck, and I'm just kind of envious because I can't try it out. Someday we will. Someday I will do the Hela Tribunal deck, but it is not today. So the deck that I'm playing today is probably my favorite iteration of it. It has not changed a whole lot since I originally started playing this game. Essentially, you've got Blade, Corvus, Lady Sif as discarders to try and get things out of your hand. Luke Cage is essentially insurance against Hela's debuff. And I think the best new inclusion for me is in Symbiote Spider-Man. Because primarily, if you do manage to discard Hela, it's not do. When you manage to discard Hela, Jubilee and Symbiote Spider-Man is kind of an insurance, because Jubilee could try and pull out a bigger card that is still in your deck. Symbiote Spider-Man would then activate and use her again to get something else out. And then you can also use Blink for the same thing. You could throw out Blade or Lady Sif to try and get one of the bigger cards out. It's also really nice that Black Cat got a minor little buff. I don't think it's really that huge of a buff, but honestly, going to a 410 from 4.9, I'm not gonna argue with it. So let's get in there. Let's play some games and let's see how Hela performs in this meta. Oh man, Jubilee, Hela, and Death. What a hand. I'll take that. Actually, that's nice. The Lady Sif will hit the Death instead of the Hela. I do appreciate that. Having Death in here is very helpful for the Lady Sif combo, because back the day prior to me having Death, this would have been a 6 and a 6. It's about 50-50 that, actually, no, it's 60-40 that I'm getting rid of Hela. That's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Okay, okay. So, honestly, Madam Web, should we dabble? Ah, the US agent. My mortal nemesis. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not mad about that. Oh, come on, the Jean Grey. Actually, I'm fine with that. Who cares? Because now I can just move them away. Okay, that is unfortunate. Am I gonna Jubilee? Is that the play? Yeah, I don't have anyone to discard. What's he got in his hand? He's got 7 in his hand. The other thing I could do is, God, that'd be 50-50 though. I could play out Symbiote Spider-Man. Honestly, I am. I'm gonna play him out. I'm gonna move him over. Actually, no, we're gonna move him that way. Damn, that's unfortunate. We're gonna Jubilee. We're gonna Jubilee. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully Blade. Blink. Okay. That's not terrible. And then I'm going to... What are we gonna do? I'm gonna move Jubilee over. And then I'm going to... Next turn, I will symbiote into Jubilee. I could move and then activate, right?
Gotta run, hun.
Okay. I'm gonna move him over. I'm gonna activate. And then... Damn, that sucks. Wish I had one more mana. It also sucks because this lane is gonna be freaking huge. What do I have discarded? Death and Black Cat. Okay. Spectrum.
Knowledge is power.
Sif. Oh man, that's gonna throw out the Magneto. Oh, that could be really good for us.
Minions to me. We are the future.
That was nice. Yeah, that additional symbiote into Lady Sif to discard before the Hela proc. Oh, that's good. I'm a big fan. This is definitely not the deck to be playing in the world of Jean Grey, though. Oof. I don't like that. Am I gonna... I don't want to discard him. I definitely do not. I also was contemplating... Oh, God, Luke Cage? Whatever. Let's get Luke Cage out there. Whether or not anyone... If you guys thought it would be beneficial for me to include who I'm playing against. I don't include the character profiles and their names, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that could, oh god, after turn 5. It could be something that I'd include in the videos. Ooh, MODOK. Don't. Corvus is always hitting MODOK. That is the rule of thumb. Oh man, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that Moon Knight. Chuck it. Do it now. Get rid of my Corvus Glaive. Dracula. Oh no. Am I 50-50ing this? Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. I have to hope it's Hela. Okay. Fingers crossed it's Hela. Oh man.
Minions to me.
All right, I have another plan. Oh, it's Jubilee. So, hold on. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw out Corvus, and then I'm gonna activate Spider-Man to Hela again. Oh, he left. Come on, let me do crazy wild things, game. Come on, man. Black Cat into Hela. Okay. Had Hela in my starting hand too many times.
Gotta run, hun.
I always want to draw her specifically on turn 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. Might be a Corvus Glaive moment. Nope, Blade. I'll take that. Ooh, crude. I guess I could throw out Symbiote Spider-Man. That's not terrible. Depending on who I get again, I can Blade again. He's a fantastic inclusion to this deck. I really enjoyed him in my basic discard deck, so.
Opponent snapped.
Did he now? God, it's fine. I've got Black Cat and Death. Gambit! Oh, that's not good.
Hello! Hello!
All right. Does that? That's not enough power. It might be. Honestly. Let's see where they land.
Minions to me.
Victory!
I had no right winning. I had no right winning that. Oh god, nothing on the board. Just play one card on turn 6. That's all you need. Not too shabby. That doesn't do a whole lot for us, but I'll take it, I guess. That doesn't either. I'll hold off. It's not like I have a plethora of 2-drops anyway. Our first move. Haven't actually seen a whole lot of move yet so far. Oh my gosh, Hela, come on. You have just been the prime example of when not to pop up tonight. I am full of regrets. Oh my goodness. Game's a little buggy tonight too. There we go. That's a play I can get behind. Vulture. Yeah, I think the downside, I think what I really don't like about the Hela decks is that it's very much, I just play my own game, they play their own game, there's no interaction between us, and whoever hits their combos best, which that's literally what this is about to be, I have a feeling, between me and this move guy, is who can play his cards the best and get the biggest numbers. I do like some interaction between the two players. And I think that's kind of why I started to lean away from Hela so much, because that the whole no interactions is kind of a bummer. Because yeah, I have no way to stop this. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch this guy move his cards around his board, and I got nothing I can do about it. I mean that helps. Don't get me wrong, that does help. Spider-Man. All right, so I'm gonna Jubilee, and then I'm really hoping for Corvus Glaive. Yep, Corvus would be sick. Actually, Lady sit either, and they okay, he's gone.
Victory.
Man, I wanted to do silly things. Why'd you retreat, bud? I guess he does not really have a whole lot of options, does he? I doubt he's probably not running Heimdall. Oof, Quantum Realm, gross. Not what I want. Actually, it's probably fine. I just won't play in that lane at all. Hopefully I can get, what, death? So I can Lady Sif. I guess if I also... Oh, cool. I guess if I also get Infinaut. Oh, man, seriously? Okay. Gotta unload some of these. I don't even have any. I have actually 3 4-cost cards, so Zabu could be a interesting play. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I would have had to play him this turn. Damn it, Zabu. Actually, 33% chance. Am I doing it? Let's do it. It's always Hela. Always Hela. I hate this game. Oh my gosh. I mean, what's the chances? Actually, God, do I want? I should have put her over there. I got nothing to lay in the Quantum Realm now. There's Blade. That's unfortunate. There's Black Cat. Let's go ahead and blink out Blade. Maybe I can get an Infinaut. Infinaut that I'll throw down Goliath in mid lane. I mean, it could be anything. Death.
Gotta run, hun.
I'll take it. Okay, who has I have priority. Am I gonna Goliath him? Game's a 5. 3-3. Actually, it'll move. He's gonna lose this, but we should win the rest. Maybe? Is that a bad call? I'm hoping he slaps something down. No, he's not gonna put anything. I don't know what he's gonna do. Man, that would have been gross if I had Hela.
We are the future.
Still got it. Who needs Hela? Not this guy. Alrighty. Oh god. Incoming Viper.
Gotta run, hun.
Am I calling that? And Murder World. Maybe not if you said ah. Nope. Called it. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Yep. Go ahead and do one of those numbers. Actually, probably been one of the better. We have been seeing War Machine all day today. Bump, bump, bump. No, Corvus Glaive is a bad idea. We're going to... We're going to Jubilee. Crossbones. Wow. There she is.
Minions to me.
We are the future.
Okay. And then give me... What do we possibly have for Jubilee? It's got to be Spider-Man, which I can't do anything with him, which kind of sucks. I wish I could throw out Death, but that's not going to do anything. Why not? I think he's got an 11. It doesn't matter if he's got an 11 because then I'll win the other lanes. Okay. Okay. The old Hood Viper combo is probably up there with things I'm tired of seeing. Seeing it a little bit too much. There you go.
Victory.
I wonder what he's playing. Hood and Viper Crossbones. War Machine. I'd like to see the rest of that guy's deck. Okay, give me something good. That's not what I wanted to see. Probably gonna be Luke Cage, I guess, on turn 3. US Agent, huh? Okay, that's kind of dangerous. No, I'm not gonna throw him there. Honestly, do I care if he has a copy of Luke Cage? Not really. That's actually a really cool Luke Cage though. Okay, so we're gonna... Am I gonna Spider-Man? Spider-Man at the next turn I'll Jubilee. Do I want to draw cards? Screw Jubilee. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Fast. Oh, blank. No, my Luke Cage. I get the double cards. Okay, let's do that. And then should I blade both? Kind of just want to blade one. Guess I could blade both. I guess who cares? I kind of want to Spider-Man this though. That's probably greedy. Yeah, I'm just gonna blade both. I'm gonna blade them all. And before Spider-Ham and or Moon Knight.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
There he is. All right. How much do I have? I've got 3 discards. Damn.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I don't think I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna need. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm gonna win this. Including Iron Man is kind of.
Minions to me.
Oh, it's the Spider-Man over there? You're killing me, Smalls. Oh. It doesn't matter. Nothing else. I wouldn't have won it with anything else. Yeah, because if it was death over there, I just would have got 31 instead of 40. Yeah, that Iron Man. I would have been fine if it wasn't for Iron Man. Oh, come on, something big. I already got my 1 cost. There it is. There it is. Then maybe I'll get lucky and next turn I'll draw like Death and then Magneto and I can Corvus Glaive as well. Oh man, imagine. I really want Black Knight. I think that Black Knight, just the visualization of him, I think his variants are so cool. He just is such a cool card. That's not what I wanted. That 50-50, I hate. That 50-50, I do not like. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna throw out Luke Cage? I don't like it. $50-50, this actually is 20%? 20% that I hit her? It's always 100%. It's always 100%. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, nah. It's always 100. So that's the deck. I mean, it's Hela. It's nothing, you know, revolutionary here. I do really like Symbiote Spider-Man in this deck, though. It's just he's such a good insurance option. You know, you can grab Jubilee if you don't have Hela, or if you discard Hela, you could grab her and get some more big stuff on the board, or, you know, throwing out, you can activate on Corvus Glaive and throw out Hela, and then they discard your hand, and then Hela pops them back out. There's just so many really cool options with Activate that I really enjoy. I'm honestly really excited for when Hellcow comes out, because just with how Symbiote Spider-Man's working and, you know, doing those activates in execution with different plays, Hellcow's gonna be gross. So could be very interesting. For the most part, I mean, my win rate with this deck is not sitting hot though. A lot of RNG right now. A lot of US Agent. He kind of rained on my parade a couple of times if I didn't have Luke Cage in my hand. I mean, this deck is still very RNG. I had Hela probably start in my hand 80% of the time tonight, which is a little bit frustrating sometimes because I really like to draw. Well, everyone really likes to draw on like turn 5 or 6. So having her start in the hand every time is a little bit frustrating, because unless you have death, Lady Sif's always going to discard her. Corvus Glaive is always a wild card as well. I think I did have one match, which I'm going to include, that Corvus Glaive is always going to hit Hela. It's like Corvus Glaive is always going to hit MODOK. There's just certain cards that they're destined to not hit. So really still like this deck, though. It is a lot of fun. I probably do lean more towards just general discard now over Hela, but I still do like breaking it out occasionally. And also, I still am very big opinion that it is somewhat beginner friendly if you can pick her up early in Series 3. Because you got a lot of discard decks, there's a lot of RNG involved, but it is a lot of power you can throw on the board. So I do still really like this deck. Overall, thanks everyone. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button to see more of my content. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Check you later.